So we're here. Actually, I'm here for the first time at Fashion for Good, which has opened its doors recently, actually, and it's like a sustainable business model, a place, a hub where people can find out everything about sustainability, where presentations are, and there's even a museum going on. Some large companies are behind this, are financing this, like Kering, Stella McCartney, C&A, PVH. And next to me is sitting Roosmarie Ruigrok, and we've known each other for a long time. But in my eyes, you are the queen of green, and you are the owner of the Clean&Unique concept. And well, we had a chat the other day, and you invited me over to come to this place because tonight we had a business pitch, plug and play it's called, and we saw 4 innovative business models, like ideas, and with an audience we could ask questions, and yeah, we were already chatting along about the ideas, etc. So let's have a chat about that. But first, Roosmarie, tell me about your concept. Tell us about what you do with Clean&Unique.
Okay, in 2007 I started Clean&Unique as the first platform in Europe that brings designers and sustainability together, because the definition of sustainability is very free and you can interpret it by yourself. So what is sustainability in the fashion industry? Because for the different kind of sectors, it has a different kind of meaning. Worker conditions, the environmental issues. Fashion is something global, and you cannot do it on an approach only here. For example, in the Netherlands, you have to think big to understand what the issues are in the fashion industry.
Yeah. And you are also a consultant for companies, and I was wondering, where do you consult on? Why would people, get you in and have your consultancy?
Yeah, because I look always in deep of the brand. I'm going to see and to look after to dive in and to look and find their DNA. Most of the time the people think that they know what their DNA is, but because of my type of questions, I found out what is important for that company. Okay. And from that is a starting point, because we can follow the Sustainable Development Goals, that are 17 goals, and we can follow everything, but maybe for that company it's better to start in a completely another point than what you think of. In the 90s we started with the People, Planet, Profit, but that is a little bit outdated, because there's much more to get on sustainability. Because we need innovation, we need purpose, we need freedom, we need peace, and all these kind of elements are now into sustainability.
And I think also I'm very busy with, next week is the Women in Tech event, and technology is also into accelerating and growing the sustainable industry, don't you think?
I think sure.
We needed that maybe actually also.
Yeah, we have to combine the good things from the past and the new innovations.
Yeah.
Don't think, okay, what's in the past we skip and we start all from scratch. Yeah. I would love it, but we cannot do it.
No, true.
But there is so much beauty in the world already done, so why to skip it?
Yeah.
But we have to find the right combination.
Oh, yeah, and that's also something that's really interesting me, is that there is a lot of know-how already. You have a lot of know-how on your business, and I've got my know-how. There's a lot going on in the tech industry, and then I think the beautiful thing is that we merge these worlds, these different worlds, and that we, like a hub like this, is really nice to have seminars going on, that we connect with each other, so we can develop business ideas. Because I was grabbing your arm just now, and I said, I look around and I don't really see the business here. I see students and people that are already very much into green. I see what they are wearing, etc. And I was happy that I wore my Stella McCartney shoes, but they are really into green. And then I feel, where are my clients? And then you told me that a lot of businesses are already involved here. Yeah. But I missed a bit the conversation at the end. How do you see it? Because you also work here.
Yeah, I have a working place here, and I see during the days that a lot of brands come over and to dive deep in their material. But and this is the fashion industry. It's not that transparent, and they find it hard to share. So I think that because of your uniqueness, you find most of the time also in the partnerships, and you don't want to share it immediately, maybe later on.
Yeah.
And this is still a thing because everyone can start a business, a fashion brand. I remember one river was fleeting, and through the flutes was one man with his sewing machine on his shoulder. You can take your sewing machine to a next place and to restart again, and that's easy about fashion. Yeah. So when you want to make a mobile phone, you need a complete factory. It needs to be clean. It's really the clean tech, and then you have to invest. But for the fashion industry, you can hop, and this is also a big problem in the fashion industry, that they hop, the brands, they hop from factory to factory. They don't own the factories, so they don't take any responsibility.
There's no connection in that way.
No,
responsibility.
It's only for a moment.
Yeah. Okay.
And only with long-term partnerships you can have a sustainable
relationship and business model, etc. Okay, let's talk about these, because we saw 4 pitches, and I thought we were going to discuss all 4 of them, but it's not going to work out. It will be too long. But what was, in your eyes, the most remarkable pitch?
What I see is, and it's related to some pitches tonight, that also the trend watchers, they see that ownership of anything. We can see it in the car industry, we can see it in our phone industry, the mobile industry, that even in the clothing industry, it's possible not to own anymore your clothes. And this is for most of the consumers something weird. But if we want to tackle the big problem with waste, with too much clothes everywhere in the world, maybe we have really to rethink, even as a consumer, that we can rent clothing, not only for a party, but maybe also for a day trip or a moment.
Integrate it in our normal life, actually. And we saw a pitch like that.
We saw a pitch like
that. You called it like it's maybe the Airbnb in fashion.
Yeah, and it's funny because I know that the owner of Plug and Play, he wants to do something.
That's the stage for this thing. That's called Plug and Play.
The Plug and Play and the CNA Foundation, they are the main partners to set up this beautiful museum and location. Now there are more partners on it. Zalando, Kering, Stella McCartney. So it's really wonderful that they want to work together. And what we can see now is that the rental spaces they are talking about now, that all these people are now starting to get open to think that this can be a possibility for in the future. Yeah. Because mainly fashion is money driven. It's a kind of, it's not a kind, it is capitalism. But we know and we feel that this is outdated, this system.
Fashion is old fashioned. I've yelled out with this Liedewij Hedelkoorts, her message from 2015, I think.
Already, and
it is.
And then, especially because the collapse of Rana Plaza, it made really an acceleration. Also after that, this building was opened and people start to rethink the fashion industry. Some say that it's the second polluted industry in the world. We don't know exactly. It does.
But it's high on the list.
But it's really high on the list.
Yeah. Okay.
After oil, it's really high on the list. So we have to rethink it, and that's nice that during this kind of evenings, you see a lot of people who are starting to rethink the fashion industry.
I think it's a really great what you're also doing, and I'd love to have lots of more chats with you and learn from your knowledge. For now, I'll leave you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for keeping me updated on these kind of things.
Yeah, we need more people on board.
Okay, super, Roosmarie.
Yeah,
thank you a lot.
Yeah.